it's Amy Kate and welcome back to Sim by Design with another Sims 4 speed build. I think I'm going to start doing speed builds a lot more often because I figured out a kind of a system where I can work it into my schedule. I will only be doing one a week still, but better than nothing, right? But this one is one I've had kind of just chilling in my mind for quite some, well, I guess on my drawing pad, I should say, since they announced basements were coming, but I just never got the chance to do it, and I'm really excited about it. It's a basement theater. As you can tell, I am putting the basement together. This first little half up until I think where I start the roof may look a little bit laggy or weird or lower quality, but that's only because I filmed it on my laptop. I was testing it just a little bit, testing on my laptop, and it is okay filming on there. It's very laggy, very slow, but I may start doing more videos on that, or at least starting some. I only have base game, and I think it downloaded the outdoor retreat kind of expansion stuff pack. I don't remember what it's actually called. But so for the build, as you can tell, I'm kind of basing the roof off of the roof next door. I did, instead of doing like one color, like how that house next door is like all green, this house is kind of a brown and white. And the exterior goes through many different stages. I originally had wanted to do a foundation, but then I wouldn't have been able to do the basement stairs in the interior the way I wanted them to. They worked on the exterior but not the interior. So I had to take the foundation off, which I was kind of upset about. I wanted to do kind of like a little gate thing, which I do end up doing, as you'll see in a minute. But I do utilize the half walls in this, and I think it looks so cool. I messed around with windows and doors for quite a bit as well. I wanted to go for a kind of contemporary feel in this house, kind of that classic suburban home style that you would see in around where I live in the Midwest of the United States. I say a lot. I need to stop. I need to stop. I did have a very brown exterior, and it was just way too much. I think, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. So yeah, the you can see me turning my brightness up and down because for some reason it hit the brightness instead of escape, which is weird. But yeah. So there I'm putting in the half walls. I'm obsessed with them. As you probably have noticed from the last two builds, I went crazy with them the last one, which I think you guys liked a lot because that video has seen a great response from you guys. And for the basement, while we're down here, I went for a very kind of unfinished wood on the floor and kind of cheap linoleum in the bathroom because I would say they spent a lot of time. They moved in, had an unfinished basement, and they spent a lot of time, this Sim family, spent a lot of time redoing that one extra room into kind of a really expensive theater. They had a big, nice TV, all that kind of stuff. So when it came time for them to furnish or finish off the rest of the basement, they kind of just didn't care. And so it's just like kind of cheap wood, cheap linoleum, just average walls. And then in the kitchen, I was going to use these new cabinets and counters from the spa day, but they just looked so like really ultra modern, and I wasn't going for that in this build. I wanted to do kind of a contemporary classic style home, so I went for those country style kitchens. I did remember to put a trash bin, trash can, whatever, in this house. I know I forgot to do that last time, and I think in my last build I forgot sinks in the kitchen, maybe? I don't know. Also, I don't know if you can tell right now, my voice is kind of going in and out. That's because I was talking at work all day. But yeah. So, and is it just me, or did they make new colors for both that carpet and that couch? Because I love those, and I feel like there was only one color until, like, only one swatch until recently. Or maybe that's just my imagination. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. But yeah, the stone wall on the kitchen, like backsplash area, I thought was a nice touch. Uh, it's something really cool. Adds a little modern flair to it, but it's not super modern. Like, my parents had their kitchen redone last year, almost a year ago, and they put a backsplash in like that, and I just love the way it looks. I just like looking at the, like, whatever that slat pattern or whatever it's called. Ours is like a stone type thing, and that's what I visualize that. Like, my parents' kitchen backsplash looks literally like that wall, and I think it's so cool. And you guys are probably like, "Oh, that's really neat. Thanks for telling us that." Yeah, thought this design was really cool. Like using those new arrows from the patch the other day in this kids' room, and having the kind of gray and red wall. I thought that was a really fun kids room, or kind of cool idea for a kids room. And then this room, the like second bedroom, it can either be like a guest room, which is what I was envisioning it as I was putting it together, or as a like teens. I'd say more for a teen girl bedroom than anything else, but it's very sparsely furnished. I do delete that backpack, don't worry. Very sparsely furnished, very light color, like a very pretty, like, minty blue that I feel like a teenage girl or a young adult girl would really enjoy. I would live in this room. And I think that's it for that room. And then I go up to the master suite, and in this area right here, I put a meditation. You can see me searching for it right now. It takes me forever to find it. A meditation seat. I do take that out, and you'll see that in the screenshots I put in one of those new ottomans in there instead. And I use those new lights to death. Those ones that are like kind of like recessed into the ceiling. In like the bathroom, in the basement, everywhere. I do not have like a formal living room in this house either. I have only 2 TVs in here and one computer. The only computer is in this master bedroom. And then there's like a main TV in the master bedroom, as well as this big giant TV in the theater part. And this is kind of the main focus of the house. As you can tell from the title, it's called Basement Theater. But I don't put as much effort into it as I probably could have or should have. By the time I had gotten to the basement theater, I was just kind of like I'd been working on this for like 3 hours. I'm literally recording this commentary like directly after working on most of the building and furnishing, probably from the time you saw me making the like legitimate ceiling roof thing. Roofs, yeah. That's the word I'm thinking of. Roof is when I actually started building today. But yeah, just adding kind of a rumpus room type thing. And here's where I added like the legitimate meditation station in the house. And I thought using those lights from the Perfect Patio stuff would be a nice little guide you to your seat type thing for the theater. We're getting up into the final floor plans from the house, and I think it turned out pretty good. I won't say this was my best effort or my best job ever, but I think I did a fairly decent job. I mean, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, there was something I was going to talk to you guys about, but I completely forget what it is. I'm extremely tired. It's like 8 o'clock right now. I haven't eaten anything since lunchtime. So I need to go, like, get some food and do some of that stuff. But just going through the screenshots now, going around the house. I did not do as much landscaping as I probably should have or would have liked to do. But I do like how I added that little fence part, or the hedge part, into the fence. I thought it was just a nice little touch. And, yeah, so this lot is up on the gallery. It's on the, I believe, 40 by 30 lot in Willow Creek. But you can probably most definitely add it into any of the other 40 by 30 lots in the game. I think this house would look really good in Newcrest too, depending on the style that you're going for in Newcrest. I just built this in Willow Creek because I wanted a very contemporary feel to it, and Willow Creek is very contemporary, I feel. And I feel like Newcrest, a lot of people have been doing modern style homes for Newcrest, as well as I have, which I have a couple more ideas for some modern style homes, especially with the new Spa Day pack that came out, because everything in there is super modern. I did make the ensuite very modern in the master, and I think I only had one screenshot of the bathroom and the like kind of powder room. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.